Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. B2A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the game. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Pump over the middle. It's Thomas. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game plan.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Takes the handoff again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense wraps him up.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. And a quick
what you doing before you do it. Probably go try to get this fire wide.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept.
Should send them dogs at his ass.
Important second down play coming up.
Be disciplined.
And the quarterback dropping back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the
chains.
Chris.
So bad,
people like to say this is an
obvious
passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Give me that. What the fuck? Oh, my God.
Known for his hands, couldn't pick
oh, shit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker
nigga got pillowcases for hands. What the fuck going on?
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg.
That's crib.
Bitch! Oh! And that's going to be returnable. They better get down and cover this.
This crib.
Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, I can honestly say, man, I think I've only seen this maybe one or two times. Of course, the famous one a few years ago, the kick six in the Iron Bowl. But here, give the return team a lot of credit. They had a guy back expecting maybe a missed field goal. They got some great blocks and leads him all the way back for a touchdown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Takes the handoff. It's low. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down.
Boy, but what's crazy is Phil Madden. That nigga would have got flipped in for
maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week's all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Grab behind the line. It's sharp. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 14, Notre Dame 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Press coverage now from these DBs. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to his target.
No!
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I wanted to do it. I couldn't because it wouldn't let me hot right on that play. I should have been audible.
And the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
It's straight.
Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running out of time in the pocket.
Boy, they is on his ass, boy.
Well, it's
no matter who you put in the game.
The line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff to the back, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Getting set. Here's second down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's low. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes. And
it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're going to run it. That gets the carry. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It's a quick grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Oklahoma 21, Notre Dame 0.
And it's caught from inside the 20. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over 1st and 10.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a run. Running back's got it. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Arnold. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This passing game is still on fire. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Oklahoma 28, Notre Dame 0.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
Fighting Irish will take over 1st and 10.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
35, Notre Dame 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over 1st and 10.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff in a single back formation. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
The contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Oklahoma 42, Notre Dame 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Caught quickly, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Second down, they're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off here. He shreds the tackle. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Arnold. Looks left and finds his target there. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
This will likely be the last play of the half.
Let's go.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the creep.
Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Oklahoma 49, Notre Dame 8.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over. First and 10.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Play action here on first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He breaks free. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Okay.
Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Here we go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Notre Dame, 8.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On the run, he'll let it go. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He eludes the rush. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line, spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They're going to run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after the completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. He's going to take off. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there. And the deficit will remain where it is. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Sooners come up to the line in the hurry up. To throw, it's Arnold. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. He saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. No huddle here for the offense.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw. Moving right through the contacts. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing second and goal. Looking for some space. It's Sawchuk. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma 56, Notre Dame 14.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this one is getting ugly.
Oklahoma, number 6, with the catch in the end zone.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Notre Dame 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over. First and 10.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Gonna run it. It's Price. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he pulls in the catch. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it first and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Here's another interception. We're losing track. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Dropping back, it's Arnold. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Sooners are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues.
Number 17. Catch and score.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2.
Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Notre Dame, 14.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's moving out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Caught in the backfield. It's Price. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. Extra point try coming now.
In the end zone.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Notre Dame, 14.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Oklahoma 84, Notre Dame 14.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Seen this, the punting team on the field on first down did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now on comes the field goal unit for what would be an extremely low percentage try at best. And as you might expect, no chance from that distance. And it's still a huge deficit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this one is getting ugly.
Oklahoma, number 8, hauls it in the end zone.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Checks this down to the running back. They give it to him again, but this time he stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to advance on the football.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. The ball is loose. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Oh.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's Price. Oh, the ball comes loose. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Oklahoma on the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.